Well, good evening. I hope you're all doing well. Good evening to the YouTube side. I hope you've had a good Tuesday and are ready for the hump day. And welcome to the Rumble side. I hope you also had a great Tuesday and are ready for Wednesday. And tonight, well, Miss Harbreth is taking a little time to relax. Well, we're going to relax. She's going to do some exploring for the deed. And right off the bat, this is one of the farms of the Shire. Now, we've seen a couple of them already, but we will still stop by them. So, we just found Southfields. We've seen Old Odo's leaf farm, Apple Doors, and Bamfurlong. But we'll stop by there on our way around. And right off the bat, I did want to mention Condor, was it 1138, who left me a message on the Rumble side saying that LOTRO was such a great game, but then they went to the woke side. So sad. Excuse me? Since when did they do such a thing? And what exactly are you referring to by woke? And hello, Drive-By on the YouTube side. You say hi, chat. Hi, Bella. Looking good. I'm glad to hear that. How was your day? Alright. I need a second to rearrange things because the chat thing I use needs to be updated. So in the meantime, I have to move little chat windows around so I can actually see when y'all speak to me, so I don't miss stuff. There we go. Looking much better. At least I don't have to crane my neck to see chat anymore. So, we have for the farms of the Shire, we need Dora's farm, which should be over in this direction. Now, Dora's farm would be the one with all the wolves at it. I think that's Sandstone's down there. Or Sanson's farm. Yep, that's Sanson's. So that's where all the eggs are. Now, where am I? I am right here. The farm I'm looking for should be in this area. I think we need to go a little further. Yep, because I recognize Dolly. He actually has a quest and a quest chain for this farm. So this farm is over this way. Of course, down there is the swamp. And since we're over this way, we might as well go down there. There's a wolf. Wolves are also a deed, so we might as well take care of that too. That's Rushhook Bog. Okay. I have gotten myself turned around. I know this farm is here somewhere. I'm starting to see wolves. That's a good sign. Ah, I see it. I think. Every time I walk by the ore deposit, I'm like, I need to pick that. Oh, wait, no, I can't. She is not a prospector. Finally. Dora Brownlock's farm. And like I said, bunch of wolves here. Well, we might as well go ahead and take care of a few of them, right? Now, hover over it. I need to kill 30 of them for the regular deed. That's going to be easy enough. We're helping Dora out without even taking the quest. Aren't we silly? Of course, you have to go through some sort of a small chain that does not start here. Hello, Nordic. Welcome, and I hope you had a good Tuesday. We're just doing some deeding this evening. Felt like it was a good time as any to work on deed. I've already got myself lost finding Dora's farm, so yay. But there's a lot of nice juicy LOTRO point here for the taking. And I am going to take them. And we're going to rescue all these chickens from the wolves while we're at it. Hello, chicken. There. Pet the chicken. I don't know if chickens are pettable or not. Let's see. I think we've cleared this spot out enough for the moment. This won't be the last place we'll see wolves. By no means. Okay, how many more do I need? Quite a number for the regular deed. Half the time I'm fighting with my mouse as much as I'm fighting with the mobs. Okay, so Nordic, you say that you're not too bad today. That's good to hear. And that you're debating some rules to impose on yourself for Skyrim. Well, I would say the number one thing is to watch out if you mod your game. Do not get the God Cheat Shack because it is horribly OP, and I won't even use it now that I've seen it. But at the same time, I can't take it out of my game or else it corrupts my whole playthrough. So I have to leave it there. But yeah, not recommend it unless you would like to face roll your game. Outside the starter dungeon and trek to Whiterun, I won't use any armor or weapons I haven't made myself. Magic items are okay, also will only use potions I find in dungeons or make myself. I want to see if I could get enough gold to get a house just on menial labor. You might be able to do it. It'll take you a while. In that case, I wouldn't suggest using many, if any, mods at all, because my mod list has made it so that I can't buy any of the regular houses for some reason. And since I don't know which mod's doing it, and I can't just like with Valheim, if I have a problem with a mod, I'll just start taking mods out, restarting the game until I find it. With Skyrim, I can't do that, because you take most of those mods out, it breaks the save file. Alright, so we have completed Wolf Slayer, which means we should have... Nope, not there. Wolf Slayer Advanced. And we have Brigand Slayer. You're doing survival mode as well once you get out of the starter dungeon. You're also thinking of hunting. And James, hello! I hope you're having had a good Tuesday. You say you found that the trolls in Harlog Swamp drop decent items to stack for selling. Trolls in Harlog. Okay. I know what you're talking about. They definitely don't drop the worst stuff. Although, a lot of times I find that the crafting materials make the best money. Alright, I think we're done with the wolves for the moment, because like I said, we will find wolves other places. What we will not find other places is these slugs. And am I going the right way? I'm actually going the right direction for a change. Yay! Oh yeah, the auction house. I find it very handy if I have like materials that I don't need anymore, or if I'm just gathering like the rowan branches. I can't use the wood myself, but somebody else might be able to use it. And I try to put it up on the auction house for a lot cheaper than most people do, so that another new player comes along, they're not looking at like 20 gold for 10 rowan branches. You said, okay, Nordic, you say you watched my Morrowind video last night. Oh, did I have you cracking up? You're going to take my lead and not play a thief this time in Skyrim? Yeah, I'm like, no, you know what? Orlena Skystinger is pretty straight arrow in Skyrim. I imagine she got that from somewhere. It was probably her many times removed great-grandmother. I almost made that Arlena an Imperial, because I really did want that speech craft. But I was like, nah, I gotta make her a Nord. You play mostly on Ark, but have new characters on Angmar. playing on Fearless, I know what you're dealing with acquiring funds. Yeah. It's definitely interesting to get enough gold to either make your stuff or have to outright buy stuff on the auction house. If you can even find stuff on the auction house half the time. I had a good laugh when the mud crab attacked you and you had no idea it was there. I didn't even know it was a mud crab at first. I think I thought it was a turtle. Slugs. Yuck, yuck. Yucky slugs. Wrong one. I don't have a ken house. No kidding. There. Fortunately, they have made this player deed so much easier. Now you only have to have 20 regular and 40 for the advanced. You know what my favorite thing was about the first Morrowind playthrough? It was those silt striders. I was like, wow. You get on the silt strider and you can actually have it go as slow as you want it to. And then you can actually see the landscape as you're riding to your next destination. The Vex City, huh? Wonder how long it'll be before I get there. I know that I have to go back to the first place. Was that, Seda Near? I probably got that completely wrong. I'm gonna have to learn the names of these places. But I know I left behind a quest there to go into a cave and take care of some brigands or something. The Blades guy in Balmora also should give you funds to help you out. Not sure if he did. I don't recall him giving me any. But maybe it's after I talk to the 3 people he said I should talk to about training. Frog. I should be killing... Oh, tip, which I'm not following at the moment because I'm an idiot. I should follow my own advice. But if you're killing the slugs for the slug deed, best tip is to kill everything. The slugs, the toads, the flies, everything. Because that will make the slugs respawn faster. Now let's see. Once upon a time, we used to map break right around here, I think. It was somewhere around here. I don't think it was this spot. Might have been. Or closer to here. But we used to be able to map break and get on top of this bridge, and we could ride around a little ways and look at stuff that was off the map. Didn't take you very far. It was more just for the giggles of it. So it was like, what do you call it, a pointless exercise? But it was kind of fun. Alright, back to killing stuff. And I can tell you right now, this is like one of Gus's favorite activities. Not really. We would do deeds so he could get the LOTRO points to get stuff like expansions. But it was far from his favorite activity. Alright, I guess we're gonna start killing everything. Well, everything except the dour hands up here. I don't think they really count. Here, slug, 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 not you. Although you're a slug, too. I'm kind of surprised that even as far back as... Wait, no. Because there are Dwemer in Morrowind. Aren't there? Oh no, they're Dunmer. So yeah, I guess even as far back as Morrowind, the dwarven race is gone. I hate when the slugs slime your feet. Ding! Look at that. There is one Dwemer in Morrowind. Wait, there's an actual living Dwemer in Morrowind? Oh, cool. So I guess by Morrowind, the race was already extincting itself out. Or I should say dying out, which makes a whole lot more sense. Oh, 2 slugs. Okay. Right, we are 1 away from finishing the first part of this deed. Yay! This one is a lot easier to do if you're like on a hunter or something, where you could just go pew pew. Pew pew pew! And get rid of them all real fast. The lore suggests that Dwemer all vanished at once in the past. The only ones who did not were not on that plane when it happened. So you're saying that they didn't just die out, they simply vanished. Interesting. Which suggests that maybe their whole people were taken to oblivion. I don't know if that's even possible. And maybe I'm just talking out my butt. One of the Dwemer was messing around with the heart of Lorkhan, and it suggested that it caused the Dwemer race to be removed from the plane. Heart of Larknar. Or Larkhan. Okay. I'm gonna sound like a complete idiot, but what's the heart of Larkhan? Lurk. Oh, hello, Cass. I will accept your lurk, and thank you. Oh, I see. I didn't know there were snow elves in Skyrim. Well, that's something to look for. It's got Heart of Lorkhan was or is an Adric artifact hidden beneath Red Mountain during the Dawn Age. Okay. So they literally very well could have been ported off this plane and somewhere into oblivion. It is kind of sad, though, because if there had been dwarves in Skyrim, I would have certainly played one. It's also a sad thing for Guild Wars 2, too. They also had a dwarven race that disappeared. The Dwemer were laying siege to Red Mountain to stop the Dwemer from using the heart. Oh, okay. Yeah. Yeah, it really, more and more sounds like, they could have ended up permanently stuck in oblivion. Or between the real world and oblivion. But yeah, Guild Wars 2 does not have dwarves either. And they also have a lore reason why their dwarves are gone. Which, fun fact, I think they are also called Dwemer. Or, yeah. But apparently, I guess during the time of Guild War 1, when the dragon came calling to attack, they collectively decided to undergo a ritual that turned them all into stone, living stone, and melded all their minds into one, with the goal of doing nothing but destroying the dragon and its underlings. So, while technically the dwarfs still exist, it is no longer in the form that they used to be. You ask if I have played the Dawnguard DLC content for Skyrim. If not, that's where the Snow Elves come into play. They were okay. Turned into the Thalmor. I do not think Dawnguard. No, I haven't. Hold on. Words. I swear I can speak. Because you said Dawnguard, and my first thought was Dawnstar. Because I've been there, but I haven't done any of the stuff there yet. I'm assuming it's something I will run across as I'm exploring the world, though. So don't give me too many, spoilers. Let me find out more for myself. The Dawnguard are an order of vampire hunters. Yeah, I have not seen any vampire hunters. And as far as I know, I have not seen any vampires either. As far as I know. I could be wrong on that. I have seen one or two pretty suspicious looking characters on the road, but I pretty much give them wide berth. I am gonna have my bags full of junk. I'm pretty sure. Wait, what version of Skyrim? I just thought of something. Because I'm using Special Edition. I'm using the Special Edition version of Skyrim from GOG. So I don't think it has, like, some of the newer stuff in it. So if it's older, I will probably run across it at some point. If I actually paid attention to the couriers that kept coming to me. But if it's part of, like, the Anniversary Edition, I will probably not see it. Does that have the ability for you to build your own house from the foundation up? What? The Special Edition? I haven't gotten that for yet, so I can't say for sure. Although, when I was looking at mods for Special Edition, people were talking about you could buy homes in the different places, but then there was going to come a time when you could buy, like, a really big house that you could do a lot more with. Or buy a plot of land or something like that. So maybe? Let's see. Another reason it would be nice to be a hunter right now. They have the ability to track things. Nope. Leave the Dower Hand alone. He is not what we're here for today. Well, you're way out of your way. Oh, I'm way out of my way. That's what it is. There's a whole camp of dour hands up there. They're part of a little quest in the Shire. Yes, if you could buy plots of land, then you can build your own house. You should have the Dawn Guard with that. I will keep my eye out for that as I play through. I think currently I'm doing some stuff for Dawn Store. They're having nightmares and I have to trust them. I think he's a Dunmer. Used to be a farmer priest of some Daedric god that liked to steal people's dreams. And when I left off, I was looking for a way to get past a magical barrier so we could destroy some skull that was a relic of this Daedric god. Because I guess the skull had gotten powerful enough that it can steal dreams on its own now. Huh. No slugs up. Wait, there's a slug over here, though. But yeah, I'm finding exploring Skyrim and just randomly grabbing quests and doing them is rather fun. When I was trying to actually follow like a logical quest line, it didn't feel nearly as much fun. But when I said, well, you know what? I know that the Greybeards want to talk to me, but they can sit on that order for a minute. I'm going to go exploring. That's when I started having a lot of fun with the game. Fun. Yeah, you leave that goo over there. Come here. Thank you. How far are we? 10 of 40. Oh, now I'm finding them all. Okay. I see where y'all been hiding. By the time you go from one side to the other, the stuff at the beginning is at least starting to respawn again. Unless, of course, you're level 80 and just one-shotting everything and you get through one side to the other in about 2 minutes. So, I'm assuming you have played Morrowind before, because you sound pretty knowledgeable about it. What would be some non-spoilery advice that you would give? That's a frog. Why, frog? Slug. If I remember right, this used to be like you had to kill 50 for the first deed and then 100 for the second one. So this is like a cakewalk by comparison. Nice bread. I think my dwarf Thormern had an easier time with this. Sheesh. How much junk do I have in my bag? A lot. You know what? I am done playing with the slugs for now. We got almost halfway through advanced. That's good enough. So, we still need to find a couple things. And of course, we'll stop by apple doors in the party tree, although I seriously doubt anybody needs any introduction to either of those at this point. Now, party tree is under sight. Apple door is under farms of the Shire. So there are two separate exploration deeds for the Shire. And of course, where is it? Oh, this way. Party tree. And apple doors is right here. And hello, all you party goers. Hope you're having fun. Festival is still running. Wonder how many tokens she has. Close that. Open festivals. Oh, she only has 58 left. That's right. I was kind of far thinking on this character. I got her a set of worsted cosmetics. I'm really, really sitting there going, yeah, she'll make it to level 75 and get a worsted. Maybe? Miss Medrill's already at that point where she can get her worsted. Pretty sure Marceline will have no trouble getting hers. I wonder what the Mariner's skills on a worsted are going to be. I don't think Tookland or the Great Smiles is actually a site. No. But this is the Great Smiles of Tuckborough. Nice place. I do believe that's where Merry and Pippin come from. Alright, I'm back. Was tending my laundry. Are you playing as a human, elf, or hobbit? I am currently a human. Miss Marceline is... Or not Miss Marceline. This is Miss Harbreth. She's from Dale, I believe. Let me make sure. Go under... title. And... heritage. Yep. Harbreth of Dale. Okay. So if you go in here, this lovely little spot here is Old Odo's Leaf Farm. And it's one of two spots where you're going to find brigands. See if I can't remember how to get to the other spot. Which, fun fact, I almost never remember how to get to the other spot. I'm looking for spot with a waterfall. The setup for Lake Town, Dale, and Erebor is one of the things I'd openly swipe from Tolkien. Same with the Shire. The Shire is very nice. Now, if I remember right, where is it? I don't think it's there. I know it's near a waterfall. That's all I know. But there's another section of brigands. And brigands are a deed. Ah, right here. So you go through here, and you've got a number of brigands you can kill for the brigand deed. And you need 30 of them for the regular, so 60 of them for the advanced. But yeah, Green Hill Country here is a good spot for them. Let me get away from that waterfall. cute little town called Woodhall. I don't know, can you call these towns? They seem more like hamlets. It is very charming, though. Little tiny place tucked away. But yeah, Old Odo's Leaf Farm. That spot in the Green Hill Country. And the other spot you really want to... Well, the other way you can get brigands for that deed is to do the skirmish trouble at Tuckborough. Because killing the brigands and the wolves and the goblins actually count towards the deed in the Shire. And of course this is Bamfurlong. This is where Farmer Maggot raises his mushrooms along with his trusty hounds Fang and Grip. And yes, those would be from the books. In fact, Farmer Maggot very bravely, or not so bravely, depending on how you look at it, faced against a Nazgul. This is Stock Tower. We've been there because we helped Bingo. Oh, we missed the Great Willow. Oh, shoot. Oh, we'll get to it when we get back to Hobbiton. Because it's near Tuckborough. Hamlet or village would be appropriate for the size of the settlements in the Shire. Now, just to get one of them to make me a pumpkin pie. Farmer Maggot also stowed Frodo away and brought him to the house he purchased as they were preparing to set off for Bree. Yeah, he's a very cranky old man. But obviously he wants to take care of his own. And even if he didn't like the kids stealing his mushrooms, they were still Hobbit. Go. Ha! I did not make it. Oh well. This should be... It is not triggering it. But this should be the Bridgefield Wall. Unless I got the wrong one. Oh no, I do. I'm an idiot. Maybe? Yeah, I have to ask. Alright, we've completed Farms of the Shire because this is Puttyfoot's Field. And now we have a new deed, Explorer of the Shire. And that is just to... Wrong one. All we have to do is finish Sights of the Shire and we're done. So back on a horse we go. This is the Bridgefield Wall. And this is the other place to get lots and lots of wolves for the deed. Lots and lots and lots and lots of wolves. Some old Arthedain ruins. Oh, and then there's this guy here, who is not a wolf, apparently. He's a warg. He was also always fun to run into on a low-level character. He absolutely could smoke you if he wanted to. Which he usually did want to. We got some bears. which we do not have to kill for a deed. Very, very pretty spot. Oh, and we have a few bat. Fortunately, they are not a deed because there's only like a half dozen or so of them. Well, maybe a dozen. But it would take you an age if you had to kill like a bunch of them. More ruins. Lots and lots of bits of ruins. Because this used to be part of Arthedain. Here's the town of Shire, which is actually a decent sized town. This almost could be a small town. But that makes sense since they all work over here at the quarry, which is another one of the spots we needed to find. Oh, and also one of the best places to get your spider deed done. So let's see. So far we have slugs, wolves, brigands, spiders. And I think the fifth one is goblins. Cute little stage just outside of Brockenborns. Or as I jokingly call it, broken boring. Well, I mean, I would call the town scary too if I was living right next to a quarry full of spiders. Especially full of giant spiders. Riding around, seeing deer remind me when I see them all the time when I go on my walks. I live at the base of heavily forested mountains, so we get deer all the time around here. Oh, that sounds lovely. I don't think I've seen any deer. I mean, I don't live like in... I don't live inside town, let's put it that way. Where I live is fairly rural. But, oh yes, Scragdales. I did say there was a place to get a bunch of goblins. This is it. Well, this, and, like I said, the skirmish. It's surprisingly lovely considering my close proximity to several of the largest cities in the country. I am fortunate enough that I'm not incredibly close to the city. Although, I mean, I'm close enough that when I need to go to the VA for medical, I can without problem. While we're up here, we might as well get this stable. So this is actually a whole different zone. This is no longer the Shire.
Oh, good day.
We are technically at the edge of Evendom. I was in the Navy. Alright, so we're back in the Shire. I was a foreman. Basically a nurse's assistant. Nothing fancy or exciting. A corpsman during Vietnam, huh? That would have been rough. My dad was in Nam, and he was a construction electrician, or a CB. So those guys would have heavily relied upon the corpsman there. Do we have the stable? Yes. We'll ride through Brockenborn. He spent some time in a mental institute because of it. He was sent on patrol with the Marines, and his best friend... Oh, yikes. Got his head blown off in front of him, and he lost his stuff. That would do it. I'm sure my dad has seen his share of things. He does not talk about any of it. But he does suffer from PTSD. Now let's see. Overhill, Brockenborn, skirmish camp. There's a skirmish camp at Brockenborn. That was a big tree. Yeah, that was a big old tree. He didn't really talk about it, but he did say a few times that he carried a 45 and said he would always keep one round in the chamber for... Oh, yeah. I mean, it's hard to fathom, but at the same time, I understand his sentiment. We've made a loop back to the swamp. The Shire, despite actually feeling like it's very open, is not a very big place. In fact, I would love to see them one day expand. Let's see, look at the map. Well, they did kind of, because they expanded out to the Yonder Shire. But they have not expanded out to the Far Downs or the South Farthing. And I'd love to see them do one or the other one of these days. Yeah. Well, sometimes you just didn't end up having a choice. No, Gandalf isn't about, but hobbits do love fireworks. Probably because of Gandalf. And it is a festival going on. So, they usually have the fireworks going off during the festival. Fun fact, we have little fireworks that we can make and shoot off. When is the game set? It is actually alongside the Fellowship. So when you start in the game, it is right before Frodo and the others escape from the Shire. And you literally parallel the Fellowship's journey through Middle-earth. Sometimes you even meet them. There we go. That is the Willow. We were looking for this guy. And we have completed Explorer of the Shire. And we just got a new deed. Deeds of the Shire. The Deeds of the Shire includes completing Life of a Bounder, completing Slayer of the Shire, restoring the Quick Post, No Place for Spoiled Pies, and Shire Brewmaster. Now, Brewmaster and Bounder are quests. Slayer Deeds are Slayer Deeds. The Quick Post and the Spoiled Pies are both side quests you can do, which are both annoying. Avoiding Moria? Now, why would I want to avoid Moria? Oh my god! Look at all these flies! Ah! Oh my god, how many swarms of flies are there right here? Oh my goodness, how many? Okay. That's a lot of mobs in one spot. I think that's slightly bugged. Look at this. Hold on. Let's see. I'm pretty sure this spot is bugged. It seems like it's a spawning point for mobs. And it has spawned entirely too many of them. I gotta get another screenshot of this. Oh my god, this is hilarious. We don't see bugs very often in this game, but when we do, they're usually funny. Oh, hello, Elena. Hi. I'm doing fine. Hope you've had a good Tuesday. One more. Oh, I'm sorry. I find myself very amused by that. But we are done being a tourist. Now that we've done the sights of the Shire and the farms of the Shire, and we have a little time on our hands, where shall we go? See these hungry hobbit and nosy hobbit? Somewhere you could get pumpkin pie. Nosy hobbits are part of the Quick Post quest chain. Hungry hobbits are part of the pie quest chain. And I do not remember where that starts. But we're going to go look for it. We'll do it since I'm here, and it's not something, well, it's something I hardly do. Because, I'll be quite frank, these are annoying little quests. Used to be I had to do it on my menstrual, so I could get the specific trait. What out for Tooklin? It's full. Yeah. Full Took. But you know what? They may be fools, but they're brave fools. Alright, you know what? We are going to... I'm going to stop right here. It's a good place to stop. Now I am going to look this up real quick. Because, like I said, not a clue. Ah, that's not what I wanted to do. Alright. LOTRO, High Quest, Shire. And it would help if I could spell. No place for spoiled pies. That's what the deed is called. Okay. We have one. Brockenborns, Budgeford, Bywater, Frog Martin, Hobbiton, Little Delving. Okay, we'll start at Little Delving. I wasn't sure if there was going to be one there. It's definitely not if you're Hobbit. They're like, boiled pie? Never. I doubt a pie in the Shire would last long enough to spoil. Like I said, we're going to try this. Although, I will be frank, like I said, it's very annoying, and I probably suck at it so bad. Because I haven't done this in years. you said that's why you have to guard your pumpkin pie like the Ring of Power. Right? Or make extra. And by the way, this here is Little Delving. It's a very charming little place. So here's the postman, and the postman has the mail quest. Now, where is the person with...
Might I have a word with you?
No, you can't. We're not doing that. He wants me to do the prologue for the Shire. I'm like, no. I've already done one prologue, thanks. I'll talk to you.
Might I speak with you a moment?
Yeah, I'll go talk to the sheriff.
Hello there. Might I speak with you a moment?
Mickville Delving Craft Fair. Mithril Trader Barterer. I do not see. They said there was one here. I'm probably looking for a hobbit that's standing next to a table with some pies on it. That hobbit looks like they're busy eating. We'll leave them alone. Okay, you have a pie, but you don't have a quest. Oh, and here's our difficulty guy. But we're at tier 3. That's fine for now, at least for doing solo. The friends I was playing with the other day are at tier 6. But they're duoing, not soloing. Kind of odd to see a mithril trader just hanging out in the Shire. Yeah. Spoiled pie. And who am I talking to for this? Holly Horn. Wait. Wido Boffin. I need to find Wido Boffin. Actually, I might have to start this somewhere else because Wido does not have a quest on his head. Holly Hornblower of Hobbiton. Oh, good grief. Alright. We may not be doing the pie quest because I have to get a starter for it in Hobbiton. So where was the mailman? We'll do that one instead. Isn't this pretty though? Yeah, he was the one with the pie, but I have a prerequisite quest to pick up first. Am I going the wrong way? I am. Oh, and fun fact. If you hit X on this, it kind of, makes it so that you auto-follow something. I'll deliver the mail if I get pumpkin pie. It's very lovely terrain. It makes me want to build a diorama of a house in the Shire. I thought about doing that a number of times within my skills. I actually did a, online art tutorial where we drew a hobbit door. It was very fun and very relaxing, and I enjoyed it a lot. And it came out pretty good too. And if I remember, I will put it up in Discord. There he is. Postman Newbuck. Bundle for Mickle Delving.
Might I have a word with you?
So we have to collect the satchel, and then we have to avoid Nosy Hobbit. That is not the mail I need to pick up. We can't go in the water because getting wet will cancel the quest. Or at least getting wet enough to have to swim will. That's a hungry hobbit. That's a bounder. He's fine. If I ever get the room, I'd love to do model railroading. As it stands, I barely have enough space for my 135th World War I/2 tanks and my 148th World War I/2 planes, and occasional ships in 350 or 1700. That's a pretty tiny scale, isn't it? one was easy. Surprisingly, we didn't run into a single nosy hobbit for that one.
Might I speak with you a moment?
And he wants me to take this to Waymeet. Okay, this one here. So if you watch the mini-map, you can see these eyeballs running around now. Those are the hobbits that we have to avoid. Nope, go. Almost got caught by one. That's a hungry hobbit. And I think, well, we're high enough level to go across the field. If you're doing this at low level, you're not going to be crossing the field like this because you're inviting trouble. But since I can cross the field, I can avoid that nosy hobbit. And there you go. So this is Postman 2-Foot.
Could I take a moment of your time?
And you want me to go to Needlehole. Okay. Whoop. Okay. Go around that nosy hobbit. Fun thing is they only follow the roads. So if you're capable of going off-road, it makes things a little easier. One 350 is one of the larger scales for ships. 700 is comparatively smaller with a lot of tiny pieces. 135th is the common scale for vehicles, tanks, and 148th is a decent size for planes. Okay. I did not know that. Although it does make sense. Well, that was close. We almost dropped it. But yeah, these, delivering the mail and delivering the pies, or recovering the pies, because you're not delivering them. What happened is she sent the pies out, and then she discovered the berries that she used to make them were bad. So she's actually having you go out to bring them back before anybody eats them. But they used to be things you had to do to get certain trait points. Alright, that's done.
Could I take a moment of your time?
Unfortunately, we don't have to do all that anymore. Which I imagine, since we don't, not a lot of people do these anymore. Now we need to go back to Mickle Delphing. And this is only a quarter of them. Hello, Jacob. How are you? I hope you had a good Tuesday. We're delivering the mail in the Shire right now. Probably one of the things I have done the least in this game. You're playing Deadlock? Yeah, I actually had somebody invite me to that. I should fire it up tomorrow sometime and see. Can still do that tomorrow, right? Is it an ongoing test? Or is it something I should be worrying about doing quick? Ongoing? Okay. Yeah, I'll fire it. Now, is that a PvP game? Because if it is, I mean, I'll still take a look at it, but I will absolutely suck at it. Just watching the Shire go by. Tired after mowing several lawns in 90-degree heat. It was okay till I sat down. Now my back is stiff and I feel like not moving. Third person PvP? Okay. I will still try it, but I absolutely blow at PvP. No, I haven't. The closest thing I came to playing anything was long time ago. I played Quake 3 Arena and I played some Battlefield. But it was ages ago. And I do not have the reflexes I used to have. Like Team Fortress 2 and Dota. Well, I know what Team Fortress 2 is. I'm pretty sure if I get stuck with some randos, I'll get kicked off a squad pretty quick because I won't know what I'm doing, but... Oh, I forgot. There is a timer on this, too. Oh, shoot. I'm just sitting there going, doop-a-doop-a-doop-a-doop. And then I looked down, I was like, oh, shoot. I'm running out of time. Well, that just goes to show you just how little I've actually done this. Time waits for no mail. Apparently not. Ooh, we are... Hurry, 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 hurry. Get past that nosy hobbit. Got it. Okay. Never caught a stream before. Figured I'd drop in and say hello. Good to see you're still up to things, old friend. Well, thank you. I am, and I hope you've had a good Tuesday, Art Pierce. You've also watched Matlock. Matlock was a good show.
Could I take a moment of your time?
This one you want me to take to the center of Puckborough. Fine. I don't know why I'm doing your work for you. but we'll do it. Fraser was fun. Well, Andy Griffith is classic. You're watching Me TV. I don't have Me TV around here. But I do have Tubi. So I've been able to watch some nice stuff there. Of course, I guess if I really wanted to, I could fire up a TiVo stick. Oh, hello, Flower. You just made it home. Well, hopefully it was a good day. Oh, hello, Wrighton. Well, thank you. And your name does look very professional. A work field trip. Oh, that does sound interesting. All right. Where's the postman? Supposed to be in the little town. Not you. Oh, I see him. All right.
Could I take a moment of your time?
You want me to deliver your mail to Hobbiton. Do any of you postmen in the Shire do anything? Or do you all stand around with your fingers up your bums? Not what I want it to do. You believe? Yeah, you say you believe I've fallen for the oldest trick in the book, but crafty hobbits have suckered me into doing their jobs for them. Yes, indeed they have. Oh, and look at all those mobs are still there. Flower, check this out. This is hilarious. Apparently the spawner has gone a little hog wild spawning mobs, and they're all hanging around right here. Oh, hi, Diggy. Oh, yeah, I took a couple of screenshots of it earlier. Isn't it great? Yeah, there's like half a dozen tuskers in there. There's about a dozen gnat swarms, and there's even some shrews and a couple of toads in there. Did I accidentally stumble into the Bible? I stumbled into something. But it was hilarious. No lie, I find myself very amused by that. Let all ye low levels beware, yeah. It is very good that I'm not low enough level to worry about that. Go away, you nosy hobbit. Alright, got it. You thought we were in Lord of the Rings and not ancient Egypt. Right? That was definitely at least 2 of the plagues. Where you want me to go? Overhill. Okay, I know where Overhill is. Really? You want me to go over there? I have no idea how far I am into this. But I do know I want to get rid of all this other junk. So, Shire. Bundle for Overhill. There we go. Better than Side Hill and Underhill? Maybe. Hello, old Proudfoot. I wonder what we actually get for doing all these now, since we don't have to worry about doing them for traits. I don't know, but that's a funny spot. But like you said, had I been low level and run into that, might have had a bit of a problem. And if I wasn't high enough level to pass this stuff up, I'd have a problem. Hello, bear. I mean, the texturing isn't great, but it was probably just fine for the time it was done in. Oh, no, you're not the mailman. Hide. Okay, where's the mailman? That's the grocer. Townspeople. There's a nosy hobbit nearby. Ah, I see the postman. Two questions for all. What race would you want to be in Middle Earth, and what race would you be?
Stay and have some tea.
Oh, shoot. Where am I taking this one?
Hello there.
Bywater. I mean, there are so many different races. I would probably Honestly, I would probably want to be a dwarf. And I would probably be either a dwarf or a hobbit. You're too much of a paladin not to be a mire roaming around the lands, right, ridding them of evil. Speaking of dwarves, Return to Moria is finally on Steam. And it's currently on sale for $20. So yeah, they're the only Middle-earth survival game that I know of has finally arrived on Steam. Yep, it is. That's the one that's a little like Valheim, but in Moria. I've been waiting ages for that because, well, I don't do Epic, so they were like Epic exclusive, and they got a little pushback for that. There were a lot of people saying, okay, but when's it coming to Steam? Sorry about that. I had to take a big drink of water.
Stay and have some tea.
Frog, what? Okay, you want me to go to Frog Martin. How many more of these do I have to do? Wait a second. It says talk to Postman Oddfoot in Frog Martin. Okay. That's new. We don't have one to deliver there. We have to go there. Dunedain should be the new race or class. That would probably be a little too OP, though. Frogmartin would be a nice little spot to live. Little quiet spot nestled down here, although it probably would flood easily since it is right in the marshy area. Not very good with a bow, but if you're foolish enough to get up close, then you shall feel the bite of my blade. Inspire Postman Oddfoot, bundle for Woodhall.
Might I have a word with you?
You want me to go all the way to Woodhall with this? And why are we inspiring you?
Hello.
I don't know. But we've inspired
Might I
you,
speak with you a
hopefully.
moment?
Woodhall is quite the walk from Frogmartin. There isn't a direct route, so you might need to head out to Budgeford or Stock to find the road there. Good luck and watch out for Nosy Hobbit. Oh, like that one that is right there in my path? Okay, I got one on either side of me. And a pond in the middle. Can I play as a low elf? Stay still, maybe their vision is like T-Rex, and if you don't move, they can't find you. I may fail this one. Maybe not. But we're gonna have to move fast. Failure is not an option, okay? Whoa, that's a, swamp. There's a couple of those. Some yarrow root. Oh, my hands are full, I can't pick it up. You know what? That is the rule of the quick post. Except for, there was one exception. And, well, we find out about that during Harvest Festival. Fun little quest chain, too. At least I thought it was. And Diggy and Flower probably know the one I'm talking about. Oh shoot, I'm running out of time. Ouch. We're supposed to then... Oh, hurry up, hurry up, hurry up. Wow, that was close. I had seconds to spare on that one.
Might I have a word with you?
And where you want me to go? Northeast of town, quite near the Brandywine Bridge. So you want me to go to Stock? Alright, fine. We'll go to Stock. That stock up on supplies and stock. That's cute. And yes, you are right. That was a very sad. But we won't spoil it for Nordic. Maybe I will replay through that this coming up Harvest Festival. I know I've done it before. Okay, you're a bounder. Speaking of bounders, I need to go talk to the mayor when I'm done with all this. That is the Mayor Mickle Delving. Oh, you're going the other way, thank goodness. Got it.
Please, stay a moment.
And where do you want me to go? Budgeford? Okay. Miss Bella, I may play the funny fool at times, but rest assured I am in fact a military tactical genius and a warrior whose skills are unmatched. I wield the divine might of the heavens. So not baddie. Oh. Are you the God Emperor from Warhammer 40k? Budgeford. But this is the Shire, so there's probably Spudge around here somewhere. If nothing else, I can make some rhubarb pie. He's a chump. I'm the divine emissary and manifestation of Manwë. Boy, that's quite the claim. We need to watch out for a good thing the pigs don't count. They're cute though. There's a hungry... Oh, good thing the hungry hobbits don't count either. I'm here to kick and eat pumpkin pie, and because of extreme villainy, I am all out of pumpkin pie.
Might I have a word with you?
And now I have to go to Scary. I'm here to kick and chew bubblegum, and I'm all out of bubblegum. Someone's gonna pay for shooting up my ride. I might have played a little bit of Duke Nukem way back in the day. It was fun. I'm not saying I was incredibly good at it. I certainly was good enough to get past the first few areas. But you hate when things shoot up your ride. That's why you can't have nice things. Yeah, I've actually played a number of those old FPS shooters. Doom, Quake, Quake 2, Duke Nukem, Wolfenstein, little Battlefield. I feel like I'm missing something in there. Oh, Rise of the Triad. Or ROT as it's called for short. I can't remember if I played Hexen, but I'm pretty sure I have Hexen on GOG. We did it. We completed them all. Woohoo! We completed them all. And we even just got... We got some points for that. We just made 10 LOTRO points doing that. So, yay! So yeah, if you start from little delving and work your way through, you end up doing the whole
Is there
post.
something I can do for you?
And if you do it over level of the mob, it makes it a lot easier because you can cut a few corners and avoid those nosy hobbits. Now, I want to go to Mickle Delving, which there's a swift travel from here to Mickle Delving now. Woot! Watch me do a happy dance, yeah, yeah, yeah. Sorry. Oh, yes, it is. Okay. I will be there shortly, Nordic. Save a seat for me. There's one more thing I want to do real quick. Because I need to go talk to the mayor. Because I'm not going to be able to use those mathams unless I do this quest first. You'll save me a lounge chair? Well, thank you. I appreciate that. Where is the mayor? Wait, who am I talking? Oh, I'm talking to the sheriff, not the mayor.
Hello.
And that finishes that. And there's another one I'm supposed to do. I think it has something to do with the Matham house. Because all I remember is I have to do these quests so I can use the rep items, which it did not used to be the way, but I guess because people would hoard all their rep items and then they'd make alt and they'd feed them rep items and they'd get a bunch of LOTRO points and then they'd delete it and lather, rinse, repeat so many times. They decided that they needed to slow down people's roll, as it were. So now they've gated use of the rep items behind doing quests.
Could I take a moment of your time?
I think it's the Founding Writ. Yeah, I mean, I'm not saying I ever did it. I've done it a time or two myself. It was a very easy way to get reputation quick, but I wasn't like deleting the character as soon as I did it and then starting over again. And honestly, just having to level the characters up should have been enough. Adelaide Tuck. I have to go to the Great Smiles. Okay. I'm gonna take the stable to Hobbiton. I'm gonna be lazy.
A lovely day, isn't it?
Alright. Yes, it is a very lovely day, sir. Can I get a ride to Hobbiton, please, and thank you? Appreciate that. Get off right there. But yeah, I'm pretty sure that's why they gated these behind doing quests, even if they were simple quests for the areas. They did that to slow people down from making characters and just getting a bunch of free LOTRO points. Lord.
Please, leave me to my sorrow.
You're a hobbit. You live in the happiest place on earth. Why are you sad? Okay, I will go talk to Mr. Brockhouse. And I think after I talk to him, that's it. I know he has some other quests after that, but talking to him should be enough to unlock the bigger reputation item. Hello, Belko.
Well, the gall of some folk.
Yeah, you have some gall indeed. Alright, so we've completed the founding ret, and with that, we should be able to use the reputation items for the Shire, both small and big. And if I remember right, let's take a look at our quest log. Go to complete it. Go to Breland. And we're going down to where the quests go into. Yeah, I've done the quest in Breland, so I can use the Breland rep too. And I'm not sure what quest I need to do for Thorin's Hall rep. It's actually digging in the dirt. I think. Wait a second. I might have done them both. Hold on. Breland. Treasures of Cardlin. Yep, I've done it. Oh, okay. That's the one with the puzzle box that you have to find all the gears for. That one actually turned out to be kind of fun. Oh, we've managed to make a few LOTRO points this evening. Let's see. I tried doing Slayer deeds, and I got about halfway through the advance for the slugs, and I was like, yeah, no, this is too slow. It was, let's just say, not my favorite. Grant virtual currency. You know, it used to tell me when. Oh, right there. 1, 5, 10, 15. Made 30 LOTRO points. Barely even trying. So not so bad. Still would have been a lot faster with the hunter, because I could have just gone pew pew and killed everything really super fast. And I really could have gotten through pretty much all the Slayer deeds that way. So, note to anybody who plays, ranged characters are great for doing Slayer deeds. Melee characters, not so much. I will just stay here for now. Alright, so, like Nordic said, Dungeon Delver, yes, definitely. Dungeon Delver is just starting his weekly Advanced Dungeons and Dragons tabletop stream, where they play First Edition Dungeons and Dragons. I highly recommend checking it out because it's a ton of fun. And, you know, bunch of older guys and gals playing one of the most classic tabletop role-playing games ever. So that is the Dungeon Delver. And his stream has already started, so if you're interested, I suggest heading right on over. He should be actually starting the game itself in a few minutes after all the setup. But I do want to take a minute to thank everybody that stopped by this evening. Diggy and Flower, I'm always happy to see you here. Nordic, I know you're not here anymore, but it was great having you here. Let's see who else. Drive by, Jacob, R. Pierce, or Brighton. Good to see you all. And James F. Beverage. Nice name. And thank you, Diggy. I appreciate y'all. Appreciate you and Flower. And to everybody who stopped by who maybe didn't say anything, I appreciate y'all too. But next time, say hi. I promise I don't bite. Same goes for the Rumble side. I do appreciate y'all, whether or not you just hop in and out, whether you hang around but don't stay, or don't chat. But next time, say hi. Once again, thank you, everyone. I appreciate you. Now go check out the Dungeon Delver. And until next time, bye for now.